Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review Once Upon a Deadpool. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos daily. You can also find me over at Twitter at Movie Guy 365. So yes, it's finally here, the PG-13 cut of Once Upon a Deadpool, or Deadpool 2, the PG-13 cut. And I'm a big fan of Deadpool 2. I actually have the 4K Ultimate Edition, and I love the Ultimate Edition of the movie. I think it's better than the theatrical cut. So I was very curious to see how they were going to do the PG-13 version of Deadpool. Now, of course, with this whole deal looming between Disney and Fox, a lot of people are wondering, is Deadpool going to go the PG-13 route in their future movies? What's going to happen? Well, those questions are still not answered. We don't really know. So I'm just here to review Once Upon a Deadpool and let you know if it works in a PG-13 format. So, really, I'm not going to go over the movie because it has, the Deadpool portion of the movie, because that's, for more or less, already known. There aren't a whole lot of changes. There are changes, of course, with the language and the violence. Blood is practically non-existent in this version. The best way I can describe it to you people is that it's, you know, when you watch a movie on, let's say, cable like FX or, you know, something like that, and, you know, the Marvel movies are often playing on FX anyway. Basically, we got the TV edit of Deadpool 2. That's really the easiest way to explain what this is. It's pretty sanitized, honestly, and the whole time I'm sitting there wondering, you know, not wondering, but just thinking to myself, oh, that was cut, that was cut. You know, I'm constantly comparing how it is on the theatrical version and on Blu-ray / 4K. That was kind of a distracting experience, to be perfectly honest. Overall, that's what we saw. It was a TV edit version of Deadpool 2. Now, the Fred Savage scenes with Deadpool, they amount to about 15 minutes or so. I will say they are very funny. It is intercut throughout the movie. It's almost like we got almost like an audio commentary with Deadpool and Fred Savage through a good portion of the movie. And a lot of the material is pretty funny. It works, actually. There's a lot of great jokes in there. It was very entertaining. There was a lull in about the middle portion of the movie where we don't get that. I mean, it is sprinkled throughout, but I did notice a significant chunk of the movie, mostly towards the middle, where all of a sudden it's like they almost forgot to put it in there. It's just not in there at all for about a good 20-25 minutes. And I think it kind of hurt it a little bit, because if it was more consistent, I think it could have made this thing a little bit, you know, easier to sit through. You know, if you're already familiar with the movie and, you know, you have to sit through a TV edit, essentially, you kind of need something to break it up. And I felt when it was broken up by those moments with Savage and Deadpool, they were great, actually. It was, you know, borderline, you know, lampooning the movie. There was actually some great jokes and commentary, and I really enjoyed those portions of when Fred Savage was part of it. Overall, is it something that you should go to see? I don't think so. I think that it could easily be you could wait for it. Somebody will edit those Savage scenes together in one big supercut, and you can kind of skip the TV edit version of Deadpool. I don't know if it's, I mean, yes, if you want to go and have, you know, the portion of the proceeds are being donated to cancer, and that's a very worthy cause. I myself is very close to that subject matter. It's something, yes, you should support. If you're an average moviegoer and you're curious to see if anything fundamentally has been changed, or, you know, there were a couple scenes from the Ultimate Cut that were thrown in, not too many, to be honest, not enough to change. It's more of the theatrical cut. One of the main differences is the opening is glaringly different. They cut out a good chunk of that. It's just not there. They basically start when he starts going over the Deadpool portion of the movie. They start with the last guy on his hit list, and in that whole warehouse setting. That's where it starts, the movie, the actual movie. So just be aware there's a lot cut here, and whether it was time saving, violence, language, it's pretty heavily edited. Like I said, if it's something that you support and you want to support it, go for it. But I think it's something you can just kind of sit out. The Fred Savage scenes are great, but it's not. I don't think it's worth really investing time in, to be honest. But overall, that's pretty much going to do it. So, leave your comments below if you're going to go check it out or not. It's a heavy movie weekend, so there are a lot more options out there. But just be aware that if you do go, I think the Fred Savage stuff is excellent, and there's two really great tributes to Stan Lee. I will just say that, and stay through the credits, of course. So, yeah, that's pretty much going to do it. Leave your comment below if you're going to go check it out. And please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos daily. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.